wasn't surprised, not at all. I mean, I expected worse, really, to be quite honest with you.
An officer-involved shooting in West Price Hill has neighbors worried about a spot they thought they had cleaned up. Neighborhood activists thought they'd cleaned up the corner of 8th and Hermosa, but Thursday's shooting there has them thinking again.
A Cincinnati police officer wounded an armed man after people spotted 2 masked men with guns going into a building on West 8th. Local 12's Joe Webb joins us now live from the location where longtime residents are now concerned again. Joe?
Well, Brad, you probably remember that building on Hermosa at 8th and Hermosa that residents rallied to have torn down and is now turned into a park. That's not 100 feet from that building where that officer-involved shooting took place yesterday afternoon. It's in a cluster of 3 buildings that activists say are just getting worse. At 4410 West 8th, where the shooting took place, had been vacant for a long time, and neighborhood activists had tried to keep it that way. It was bought in 2012 for $50,000 by an absentee landlord.
I'm not calling this gentleman a slumlord, but when they don't live here, they don't really have any skin in the game. So they just kind of let them go. As long as you can rent, you rent, just to keep them busy and get your rent money. And they don't really event who the clients are to move in.
Cincinnati police say their statistics show this is not a high crime location. Citizens on patrol monitors say they think it is. They say there is open street drive-by drug activity.
We do keep a watchful eye out because there has been a lot of drug dealings done, and I do go to the civic meetings and I listen to what the neighbors here have to say.
It's doubly troubling because a few years ago activists put a lot of effort into cleaning up this corner. They convinced the landlord of a problem apartment building at 8th and Hermosa to walk away, let the city demolish the building, and create a small park. They are hoping their efforts can spread across the street.
I think it would be a good idea to get rid of these buildings because it's just, it seems to be a problem. Once you have a few people dealing with drugs, you gather more people coming into West Price Hill to do the dealings also, and it just would make it a better area.
But they say it'll definitely be a long, difficult process. And in all fairness, people in all parts of town need affordable housing, and the landlords obviously have a right to make a living. Now, the 3 buildings that I'm talking about behind me at 8th and Hermosa, much better shape than the building that was torn down, but it's safe to say neighborhood activists are keeping a very close eye on the situation on this corner. Reporting live in West Price Hill, I'm Joe Webb, Local 12 News. Brad?
Joe, thanks. We contacted the owner of that building at 4410 West 8th. He did not wish to comment about the shooting or the allegations by members of the Citizen Patrol.